Hey guys, it's April. Welcome to week 13 of semester 2. It is map week, so this is the last week of April. So that means that by this Friday, you need to have everything that is assigned in the April module submitted. If you're in my class, you guys know I always give you the weekend, so you can continue to take the weekend. So just by Sunday night, you're going to want to have all of that work submitted. So a couple things to know about this. If you're worried that you are very far behind, again, reach out to all of your teachers and let them know, hey, I'm worried I'm not going to have all of the map work done. They will work with you on kind of like a map plan, right? So they'll say like, okay, if you can get to here by this day, then I'll mark you OP. So ask them for that. I think it's important that you guys really know we are all like real humans here. We want you to do well. We're excited to connect with you. So definitely sending an email through the Canvas inbox, a remind message. Those are really the two best ways to get a hold of us. So know that work is due today. And then, the other thing I've been thinking about, especially this week, is I had a conversation with Miss Mac about, how we're all doing during the pandemic. And maybe we don't talk about it enough here at IA. And I think I agree with her. It's been a really difficult year for me. I don't know if it's been a difficult year for you. But this is all different for everybody. So, and I've been experiencing some sensations with my mental health that I never have before. And that's okay, right? There's nothing wrong with this. So recently my doctor taught me a technique that I can use when I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed, or, sometimes you get this like feeling of butterflies in your stomach or in your chest, things just feel tight or you feel nervous. That's a sign that, things are kind of off in your system. So she taught me this thing. It's called a butterfly hug. I know it sounds a little bit maybe floofy, but that's okay. It works really well. And it's so easy to do. So all you do is you just start kind of with your hands up and you're just going to cross them across your chest here. So you can touch your shoulders. You can even come in here a little bit and touch closer to your neck. If you're really flexible, right? You can really wrap yourself this way, kind of give yourself a big hug, really squeeze in, which is a part of this technique. So I'm just going to do it up here so you can see it. So it's kind of like a mummy, right? And you know how butterflies flap their wings, right? With this exercise, you're going to tap your shoulder one side at a time. So you're not going to do them together, but you're going to do it one side at a time. And what this does is it engages both sides of our brain. So if we're stressing, if we're thinking about something, we can just take a minute and kind of sit back, close our eyes, and just alternate giving yourself a tap on the shoulder, a tap on your chest, right? A tap on your arm, but the other, right? Every other one. And you're just going to do this for a minute and you're just going to take in some big, deep breaths. Right? And at first it might be a little bit difficult, right? You might notice that your breath is kind of coming in, right? Kind of shuddered. And that just means that, you're stressed or you've got some anxiety, right? Or something is not right. But the more that you do that, the calmer your system will become and the more kind of clear and focused you will feel. And the nice thing about this technique is you can do it anytime, anywhere, right? So if you're sitting in your office, if you're sitting in a car, right? Wherever you happen to be and you're noticing like, oh man, I'm just not doing well. Just take a quick minute and do this, for a minute. You can even set a timer on your phone or step into a private room, step into a private space, right? Even in, just wherever you can find a moment to yourself, you can use that tool and technique to kind of help you get grounded, with the present moment, to kind of help you get out of your head. If you're like me and you always have thoughts, hamster wheel going on up here, right? It's just something that we can do. So if you're, kind of feeling that way this year, you're not alone. And you can use this technique. And if you do use it, let me know. Let me know if it benefited you and if it was if it was helpful, right? That's all that this is about. Just being open to talking about how we're feeling and sharing tips and tricks so that we can all have the best year possible. Okay, guys, have a really great week. I'll see you in class.